Hey guys, what is up? The NeoCubist here. Welcome to episode 10. If you can believe it, we're already on episode 10 of my Minecraft Skyblock Let's Play on my server, RainyDay.gg. Thank you guys so much for the amazing season thus far. We're on day, I don't know actually, day 11, I believe. No, day 13? I don't know because I'm recording these in advance. I hope everyone had a Merry Christmas, which was yesterday. If you don't celebrate Christmas, I hope you just had a good day in general. But thank you guys for choosing to click on the video. We got an exciting episode today, actually. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff. Namely, the most important thing is a bamboo farm, which I am super excited to do. I don't know why I have these things in my inventory. I had a misconception about what we were going to be doing this episode. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this chest here because this is stuff that we need to decorate the enchantment table area with. Because we did build our wizard tower in the last episode, and it turned out incredibly. Like, I'm not usually like a super confident person, but this is easily the best thing I've ever built. Like, dude, it looks incredible. It looks like it's from a tutorial, but you guys watched me build it live. You guys kind of got to dive deep into my thought process behind building, and yeah. Super duper excited to build out this area. These are where all the bookshelves are going to go. I don't think we have enough bookshelves, but that's okay. We can kind of grind the rabbit hides to get those. They are super easy to get. And again, I'm sorry that the episodes are every 3 days for now. I'm out of town right now currently as this video is uploaded. I will be back to normal on January 6th. And then after then, we will resume more frequent uploads. But yes, I grinded the rabbits. Studied. I was trying to think of tense in my head and I write study. So we grinded the rabbits, it sounds wrong, to get to proficient, which means we get rabbit hide when we kill them now. So it's not like every time you kill them. I also put all these guys in a bunch and it makes things so much easier. Well, of course it's not going to do it. It's somewhat rare, but you will get rabbit hide from them. You take 4 rabbit hide and you turn it into 1 leather. And then we combine that with our sugarcane and we got some bookshelves. I believe we have what? 25 bookshelves. That's pretty dang good. But yes, today we're going to be doing something super exciting. We are going to be starting our first bamboo farm. So we're going to start off with, I guess, 64 bamboo. I don't know exactly how much we're realistically going to need. I also don't need don't know if it's going to be possible to grow it on moss. I don't know, where did our moss go? Is it in this project chest that I need to remove? If there is one in here that's full of stuff, we're going to have to remove it, yeah. Okay, first of all, let me clear out the project chest because otherwise this will stay here forever. And I did it on the other castle, which we still need to add the origin. We're going to do that in another episode. We're going to build a nice 7-block ore generator. And then we're also going to build an automatic moss farm. Maybe we should do that before the bamboo farm. I don't know. We're still going to need moss either way. And then in that same episode, we'll also build an enchanting table. But today, we're going to do a nice bamboo farm. So let me clear this out. Yeah, we need to make sure to do /vote. That way we can keep getting our vote rewards. I'm going to vote while I am not home as well. I think you can vote up to 10 days offline and then collect them all once you get back to your device. So I'm going to probably do that because that wouldn't make any sense if we didn't do that. We also need to make sure we're keeping up with our loot box. So we'll go ahead and open that since we have a rank. And we got Bane of Arthropods 1. So, you know, not the... I don't even know where we're putting enchant books. I think it's in rare items, but it's not technically rare. We'll just put it in there for now. We'll put it in there for now. Oh, we also got a rainy weather totem. Nice. We probably got something else. I think you get 3 rewards. I honestly don't know. I can't keep track of it. But can you plant this? Yes. Okay. So we can use moss for this, which is good. And I believe, what is it, a sword that breaks it quickly? Oddly enough. But yeah, we've had how many people join the server? We've had 3,917 people join so far. So thank you guys for the huge support. I'm going to do /vote. You can earn up to 2,000 cloud coins per month just by voting. And you also get a spin for every vote you do. It's super easy. Just enter your username on a website and you're done. So let me do that real quick. All right, there we go. The first 2 are in. The last 2, you have to wait like a couple seconds and then they come in. Just because the website wants you to look at an ad, which is fair because they do have to develop the website. Sky coins, grass, money, and then I think money again. Okay, cool. Well, I'll take the grass because, like I said, I mean, it's kind of a rare material, as funny as that is. Now, keep in mind, we can just buy bone meal off the auction house. I think people are selling, like, decent bits of it now. I don't really know. What's a stack of iron now? $300, which makes sense because we mined a lot to get to lapis. And we ended up with just so much iron, right? We could build something out of iron, like a vault or something. That'd be kind of cool. So our farms are going to be obviously like down below. So we're going to build another layer of this, and we're going to have a bamboo farm. Now, I don't know the optimal height for a bamboo farm. We also are not going to need this anymore, so I'm going to go ahead and destroy this thing. I know, it's so sad. We might as well just mine the whole thing too real quick, which I say real quick, but that'll take probably like 10-15 minutes, so that's okay. That's not that long at all. But yeah, we're definitely going to have to just mine this whole thing out because it's a little bit ugly. It is below the island, so we don't end up seeing it, but yeah. Did we do this after we got terracotta? At least on one side we did it. Or maybe it's just really rare to... I have no idea, but I don't think... We definitely didn't do it after we got lapis. We're not even going to get any lapis from it, but maybe we could pay someone to come here and destroy it for us. But then we got to watch them. What if they try to rob me blind? Yeah, we better just do it ourselves. People here are really friendly, but you never know. There's always nefarious actors in every group. Or nefarious? I think it's nefarious, not nefarious. Nefarious. I'm sorry. Okay, let me break this. I'll be right back. I'll break it all the way to the... Whoa! What the heck? Okay, well, I guess that one's already broken. I'll break it all the way to the bottom, or close to it. We'll see. I'll be back in a bit. You know what I just realized? We have enough sky dust that we realistically can do the upgrade. So let's look in the upgrades. Is there anyone even banned on my island? If I do IS unbanned, does it show me a list? No. Okay. I was gonna say I'm kind of curious to see who's banned, but I can't see. I'm gonna do this because we have 11,000 sky dust. We can still do a dungeon run if we want to after we build the farm, but this will bring us up to 7% ores, which will just help us go a little bit quicker. I did decide I'm gonna remove all of it. I've just been breaking it down in a line. Seems to be the quickest way. I've only had to repair the pickaxe once too, which is nice. But yeah, I'll be done in a sec. All right, I've been mining for quite a bit. We're not quite done, but I just wanted to share, like, so we got this whole side done, and then we're doing this right now. Dude, you guys are crazy. Thank you. Thank you all so much. Yeah, we mined that whole side. We're mining this side, and look at all the stuff that we got, right? So I wanted to sell the stuff at least. Like, we don't need the iron right now. We don't need the terracotta. I'm gonna keep like the stuff we're gonna build with. But let's see how much money that is. That's $288 just from mining this little area, and that's without the 7% origin rate and other stuff. So yeah, we're making a lot of money from mining now. I really like mining. Mining is my best friend. But yeah, we just gotta get this out of here. It's so ugly. We're about to have a 7 reach ore generator in the next few episodes, so we'll be mining at that anyways from now on. So not too concerned about having this drop down one anymore, but it did serve us well, and if you're starting out, I highly recommend something designed like what I made. Okay, well, I just realized the video I was watching is like an hour 15 minutes long, and it has like 20 or 30 minutes left. So I've been doing this for like almost, or wait, sorry, it's an hour and 15 minutes, and we're at 55 minutes. Okay, so we've been doing this more than 55 minutes. I paused to talk to Lauren for a while, so it's been over an hour to break all this, which is fine because we're almost done. It's the last couple of blocks. I know we're losing some iron or whatever, but I have sold so much stuff. It's fine. I'm really not too concerned. I mainly wanted to get the building materials that we really needed, like sandstone. We kind of replenished a little bit of that. Tough, we're using a ton of that, and we're actually using, for once, a ton of andesite. Funnily enough, we have not touched cobblestone this season, which is something I'm usually using like a lot, right? Like cobblestone is kind of my go-to, but I'm moving on. I suppose we're moving on. Okay, so for the bamboo farm, luckily you don't really need anything. It's just a bunch of moss. We're gonna use a bunch of andesite so that we can actually, maybe not that much, so that we can bone meal it into more moss, basically. And then we're also going to use tough, because we've been using tough for everything. So we're going to take a bunch of tough bricks, and we'll just bring like a bunch of tough down there. I feel like we might need something more that I'm forgetting, but I don't think so. I think we should be good here. So we'll just make all this into tough brick, and then we should be okay. Now, plus, since our islands are bigger now, we can technically make this thing a little bit bigger. Again, I don't know how tall it really needs to be. I'm not, like, super concerned. We'll do it, like, I don't know, to there. I mean, surely like that's enough height. We'll give it a little bit more even. And then we'll go out to the complete edge, which you can see how much bigger this is going to be now when we actually end up building it out. But our island is a lot bigger. It's 50 by 50 now. And we've got that all from grinding, guys, just with the IS upgrades. I'm telling you, you could do so much on the server. Like it's been the best season yet. It's only season 2 ever for this entire server's history. It's still brand new. But yeah, season 2 has been absolutely incredible. So let me build this all the way around. I want to save up my cloud coins and get multi-place. I feel like that would be super duper helpful. But I don't really mind building stuff that's big and like placing stuff, but sometimes, you know, you want to speed things up a little bit, and that makes sense. So we don't need to make it as like thick as this one. So this one's like 3 blocks because we have to put the water and stuff. This one can honestly, I don't want to put like a bunch of sandstone down and then put moss above it. That doesn't really make sense for this build because it's literally just going to be like the floor is going to be all moss. So there's not a point in putting sandstone down and then moss on top of it. No one's looking below these and being like, that one has moss. I think this whole build looks like crap now and your island is not good. No one's going to be doing that to me. And if you're going to do that to me, get out of here because that's mean. Don't be mean. It's easy to be mean. It's oftentimes harder to be nice. Okay, so we're going to make it 2 blocks tall just so that we can have the crenulations or whatever the heck they're called. So let me build that real quick. We're going to need more tough, aren't we? I believe so, because we had... I don't know. I can't ever really count. We got to also figure out how to make the crenulations even this time, but we'll figure that out too. I will be back in just a bit. All right, so we have the wall built around the entire thing. And now the next step is going to be filling it with andesite so that we can turn that into bone meal. Then we'll take water buckets so we can kind of like, you know, remove all that. But yep, I'm going to be filling in a 50 by 50 square full of andesite. It's easy. If you watch a YouTube video, you just hold your mouse down and just kind of do this and just go in a circle. It's actually not too bad. This will take maybe 15 minutes. You know, you could do it faster if you're going like this and you're trying to speed run or whatever, but I don't know. For me, I don't really mind placing it. It's not a big deal. So I'll come back in just a bit when we're done. Then we'll moss this entire thing, mossify it, which is going to be kind of fun. It's always nice to do, especially when you use water to remove everything. It makes it so much easier. But yep, I will see you guys in a bit. Gotta be honest, I forgot that I had night vision on. I turned it off. I'm like, man, this is really dark down here. Okay, so obviously we got this done. Let's go ahead and turn night vision back on. Yeah, we're going to be building those little crenulations because we're on a castle here. I did have to use a lot more andesite. What? Oh, I did have to use a lot more andesite than I thought, which is fine. I mean, we still have like a ton. I don't even know why I'm mentioning that, but yeah, look, we used almost all of our andesite, which is fine. Tough is what we're using for this. So we're just going to grab some more tough. I don't know how much we're going to need, but based on how many times I went back up there to get andesite, I'm going to assume that we're going to need quite a bit. And I don't know why I didn't make the slabs. That's what I had gone down there for. You know what we're going to do? We are going to steal a piece of wood from somewhere no one will expect. The top of a tree. Nobody will know that we have stolen from the top of a tree. No, no, no. We are, we've hidden that. I do want to add like a bunch more detail to this island because I feel like I have a lot of big builds. I need to put stuff in them so that they're nice to like come and visit and look at yourself. So we will do that. I just want to get the big stuff out of the way because I'm recording all of these before I go on vacation. That way when we come back, we can kind of like make it look really nice. And I don't know. I just have that idea in my head and it seems like the most exciting to me. So on the corners, we'll do a big one. And then, I have to figure out a pattern, right? So this one I did every 2. So I want to stick to kind of the same thing. I'll just have to figure out, like, how often I can... So I'll go over here, and we'll do the same thing. And then we'll meet in the middle, and then we'll make it even. The middle won't be exactly even. It's okay. It's really not that big of a deal. So we'll do something like that in the middle. I think that works out fine, right? So there's 3 big ones, and then there's 3 big ones. I'm talking about this at 1, 2, and 3 big ones, then that thing, then 1, 2, 3 big ones. So easy enough for me to copy on the whole thing. So I will do that, and I will come right back. So I'll know that when there's 3 big ones down, that will do a slab with 2 block space, and then this has a 2 block space, and then 2 of them. And then if we did this, don't do that. If we did this correctly, then when we get to the end, we should be on the corner. Yeah, we did it right. Okay, cool. Let me do this around the whole thing real quick. I'm on a roll. I'm on a roll. Okay, and there we go. Now we have a nice, like, castellated thing. I think we should probably put up the tough bricks because we're about to have so many plant-like materials in our inventory, which is fine. I mean, that's a good thing. But we're going to have a lot of stuff in our inventory very soon here. So we'll go ahead and just kind of even this out a little bit, and then we'll take out the andesite, the imposter block. I mean, the fact that I get tricked so much into thinking that andesite and tuff are the same thing just goes to show that they work very well together in a palette. I think that they beautifully complement each other, like, for sure. So all we've got to do is literally put down one piece of moss like this, and then it's bone meal time. We don't even really need the other moss. This is the fun part. You just can't click on the carpets. You got to click on the actual moss block, but it's pretty simple. I'm just going to go out to, like, one corner here, and then we'll kind of go from there. I'll also just kind of want to, like, leave it like this, but it's hard because I want to plant the bamboo in a somewhat efficient way. Because if you look, once we get past bamboo, we get to cactus. And I really want to automate cactus. Like, I really, 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 really want to automate cactus. I just got to figure out how to get string. Just got to figure out how to get string. Because I have an idea that we can make some pretty decent money from a cactus, an automatic cactus farm. Because I don't really know if anyone's doing it. But if you look at this, you can sell it for 10 cents a piece. And I don't know. I just feel like, you know, we could do some pretty cool stuff with the cactus farm. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not sure. Has anyone, like, done, like, a big automatic cactus farm yet? They did them on Neo Network quite a bit, but on RainyDay, I don't really think anyone's done it, and I don't really know why. But yeah, this is going to take a little bit, so I'm going to do it off camera, but I will see you guys when I'm done, and we'll remove all the stuff on top with a water bucket, and it'll be super satisfying. That's going to be the fun part to watch, not necessarily the me growing everythingness. That's not super exciting, but it is kind of nice, like, I'll admit, like, to do, from my perspective, pretty cool. Maybe you should make your own island of RainyDay.gg that you can play both Java and Bedrock Minecraft using the IP down the top and comment description below. Did you catch that? But yeah, I don't know. Go try it out. You'll get to the point where you can afford. I mean, if I need to buy more bone meal, that's the only kind of thing I'll run into here. 350 bucks. I'm gonna go ahead and just pop that right now, just in case we need it. I don't know if that's a bad deal or what. Like, oh, wait. That was 600 for 20 bone blocks. Okay, we might have gone a little scammed there. Yeah, it's 250 in there. How much was this? Oh yeah, we got right proper scam, but it's fine. They're not actually scamming. That's what they're selling it for, and I bought it. It's the auction house. Everyone can spend what they're comfortable spending of their own cash, and I spent my own cash in a bad way, and that's I don't know. I want to try to flip something on the auction house. Let's see if we can flip something. We got 8K. Let's buy something nice and see if we can flip it. What's something like that we could realistically flip? I don't know. Like, I don't know. What's, like, a popular... I wish there was, like... Eventually we'll have cool stats and stuff like that, but there's got to be something that we can flip. We already do have an auto sell chest. Come on. We gotta flip something, dude. We're going to become a flipper. That's actually kind of sick. Okay. Something we can flip. I feel like all the good deals back in here are going to be, like, seen thus far. Look at Tank selling the building blocks. Gotta love it. Yeah, I mean, these things are, like, 2 days old. Like, people would have been in there. The only way, realistically, to flip is you gotta just be kind of... You just gotta be looking at the auction house, dude. A stack of moss for 400 bucks? There ain't no way you're going to pay 400 bucks for that. And these tools, man, like, I like these tools, but I don't know about selling them, bro. I don't know. We could try. Honestly, the only fair way for me to flip stuff is if I do it on an alt. Because if I do it on my account, people will just pay any amount for the memes, right? So if we're going to do that, we're going to make an alt where nobody knows my username. And I won't. But the second I show it on camera is the problem. Maybe we'll change it every single video. But if we just flip during a video, right, and then we don't do it the next video, then we should be fine, right? Like, we can flip during one video and then not show the username. Change it for the next episode. Because I want to see if I can get from like 1 stick to like $100,000. I feel like we could do that, right? Like realistically, I would have to use a voice changer. Like I'd have to use a voice changer, which would be a little bit tricky. I mean, I can buy a voice changer, like some software. It's for a video. It's a business expense, which for some reason people think that business expenses just mean they're free, but really they're just discounted by your nominal tax rate. So whatever you end up paying in taxes, think about it like this, okay? I'm going to explain it. For those of you who don't understand a business expense, this is going to be a good thing for you to hear, because people think like, oh, it's a business expense, it's free. At least some people do. I'm not saying everyone does. Let's say you buy a $1,000 computer for your business, okay? Well, at the end of the year, let's say you owe the government $15,000 in taxes, right? So that $15,000 in taxes that you owe them, $1,000 of that is a business expense, so you don't owe any taxes on that. So in order to discount something that you're buying, you take your, let's say you're paying 30% total state and federal taxes, okay? 30% total. So that computer costs you a net of $700 USD, because 30% of that would have been paid in taxes, but since it's for your business, you subtract that from your total expenses at the end of the year. I really hope I'm right. As I started explaining it, now I'm in my head, I'm like confused. I'm like, that doesn't sound right. So I am not a tax professional. Do not take anything I say as financial advice. I am the furthest person that you should take financial advice from. Do not do that. Bad idea. You will lose all of your money because I don't know what I'm talking about. But I think that's how business expense works. Is anyone out there? I wouldn't be surprised if someone out there is like a tax accountant and they're watching my video and they're like, that's a roundabout way to explain something probably really simple, or just the wrong way. Someone tell me, or ask ChatGPT and see if it thinks I'm right. I said I was going to do this off camera, but it's like so satisfying to do and talk that like I just kept going on it. Because sometimes you like get a big like spread, and then sometimes it like, you know, doesn't spread that much. It's like super fun to do. And we're going to get to keep all these nice looking, I know I'm not picking up the like ones I break, but trust me, we're going to have stacks and stacks of each. Even the flowering ones will probably have stacks of, which is good for getting dirt, but like we don't need dirt right now because we're planting things on moss. I really hope it'll actually grow on the moss. Let us plant it there, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to grow on it, but I'm fairly confident, like bamboo and moss, that seems like something. So there we go. A nice big beautiful field. Maybe that's what we'll take the thumbnail picture of, because it looks pretty. It looks pretty. Bruh, whatever. I'm going to go take a screenshot of it for the thumbnail because that does look beautiful. Okay, I have taken the screenshot. Looks good. Now let's do the most arguably more satisfying than the other part, and let's remove all the stuff. So we're just gonna plop a water bucket down. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, dude. I don't know why it's so satisfying. And it's really easy. Like you can just like, oh, it's like, where'd my water bucket go? You can do it pretty quickly because you don't need to let it like stay down forever. And trust me, like we're gonna have so much stuff. We're gonna have to go put up like some tuff. We don't need that. We don't need all the seeds that we're gonna get either. We can, well, actually I say that, but I feel like those might actually be really expensive once you get to wheat farming. So we'll go ahead and keep those, but like we don't need the tuff. We don't need the andesite. That's pretty much all we don't need. We technically, we really don't need the moss. We're gonna put that up too. So now we should have plenty of room for what we get. But look, we did like over half of it and like a couple water buckets. I always say the story, I'll say it again. The reason why I like doing this, and I think maybe more than most people, is because when I started my channel, I started by doing tutorials, and I was on like a plains only creative world, or I think I was at the time, because I don't think you could pick the biome. I was just in a plains like biome in my world, my creative world. And I used a water bucket to clear all the grass before I do a build, because it was a pain to break it all by hand. Even in creative, it was like super duper slow. And so while I was in creative, I would do this exact same thing, because it was just way faster than breaking it by hand. So I have fond memories of doing this. And yeah, I don't know, just something I thought I'd share to give some amount of context that you may or may not have been wondering about. I am wondering if I'm going to remember to pick up all this stuff. Yeah, look at this. We already have almost a stack of each. And we have probably not even picked up close to half of what's on the ground already. Look at all this stuff, dude. It's all on the edges, too. If you fly around the edges, you'll get it because it's been pushed over to the edge. Look at that. Look at that. Over a stack. Nice, dude. Yeah, if you just do it like that, you can do it pretty quick. Water in Minecraft's so weird. Every time I use it, I just can't get that out of my head. Like, how is this like... It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. You know what they should do? Actually, they'll never do this. Because water... I actually really like the water physics in this game. They're not realistic, but that's... Dude, it's Minecraft. It's not supposed to be realistic. But maybe an update that adds like a new liquid that'll act different or do something differently. Like, wouldn't that be a really cool idea? I mean, it doesn't... It needs to have a purpose. Obviously, it can't just be, you know, oh, we added a new liquid. It's water, but it's yellow. Like, we're not going to do that. But we need to add something that's like lava. Maybe it's dangerous, but you can use it and maybe make some unique crafting thing with it. Because mods have done a really, like, a good job of adding a lot of cool new stuff. And then you get into the actual, you know... like Minecraft game, and it's like, you know, the core game. They haven't really just added anything. Like, they've added some stuff over the years, but not really. Okay, so the only thing it looks like I'm missing is just carpet. Look at all these flowering bushes we got, dude. Those are the really pretty ones. So not bad at all. A pretty good run if I do say so myself. And that's a good way to get moss too. Like, if you're trying to multiply moss, you want to flip moss. That's a good way to make it happen. We'll just go ahead and put everything alive up. We got a lot of moss carpet. I don't honestly think it's something you should keep. We had 48 We had 48 bone blocks in there, dude. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's okay. Not a big deal. So luckily, bamboo grows like super quick. I just don't know, like, what's the... I'm going to ask in chat. What is the efficient... I can finally spell that word. I don't think I spelled it right. What is the efficient row size for bamboo farm? Let's see what people say. I think efficient. Did I spell it wrong? 1 and 69 are the answers. That's great. Well, I'll wait until I get a real answer and I'll come back. Okay, well, quite literally everyone is saying 4. Thank you all. So 4 seems like Owl was saying 16, but you can't reach 16 blocks, bro. I can't even do the Saba mode, but I think they'll get the point. It says I haven't unlocked it, but didn't let me use it. Okay. Not gonna argue with the Minecraft. So everyone said 4, so we'll go ahead and just do 4 like this, and then we'll have like a row in between to fly, and then like we'll be like this. And I think you have to let it grow a little bit, right? I don't think you can just break it. Also, if we do 4 like this with a 1 block space in between, I don't think it's gonna... Oh, it bugs me how it doesn't place in the center, dude. It's like actually really wigging me out here. I'm like looking at it and it's like just like the part of my brain is like, brother. But this last one will be 3. I'm not too pressed about it. It's not a big deal. We could fit a lot more if we do it that way anyways, but look how fast it grows. Like, it's already like, oh, you want me to grow? Okay, yes, sir. We'll go ahead and grow. But you're not going to get a study. If you only let it grow like 1 or 2, right, you're not going to get that study. I think you have to go to let it up to, nice to meet you too. I think you have to let it get up to like 3 or 4, so I don't really know. Something like that. So, I'll like watch a video for like literally 5 minutes and I'll come back and I bet all this will be almost grown. I love bamboo because it just grows so fast. So if we break it up here, we get study here. Okay, so you don't want to break it when it's like down there. So it's when it gets that thing. So if you press F3, you can look that there's... I know it says it somewhere. There's like growth stages. I don't know. But you basically break it with stuff. I don't really care about that right now. I'm just trying to get a bunch of bamboo to plant. But that does kind of make sense. Like, you want to break it when it's taller. Because it grows to be pretty tall. Like, you guys have played the game before. I think you know that. So we'll at least get this filled in before the episode comes to a conclusion here. We'll have to fill it in. And then I'm excited. I think immediately after this episode, we'll record building the ore generator and stuff. I'm sorry we don't do it all in one episode, but like I've got to break it up. That way we have more episodes. Because we're going out of town. And I'm only one person. And unfortunately, that means that I have the limitations of one person. Can't do too much per video or there wouldn't be any videos. Look how close these are. It bugs me so much. I get that it's like random offset because it's like, oh, it's like a new block. I'm just trying to look at the black outline around the blocks instead of actually looking at them themselves. And that like kind of helps, but I'm sure I'm still going to miss ones. So maybe if I just build it like this, that actually does not help. Or no. This kind of helps. Look at that one immediately grew after I placed it. Like bamboo is cracked, dude. It's just... I mean, in real life, it's one of the... It might be the fastest growing plant. I don't know. Someone can fact check that. But it's one of the fastest growing plants. Like, it's super cool. And I'm pretty sure there's, like, different species of... Not species. Different, like, kinds of bamboo. I don't know the word. Types of bamboo, I guess, would be correct. That grow even faster. Like, ones that have been genetically modified that are, like, super bamboos. And it's really useful. People will use it for pipe. People will use it for weaponry. People use it for all kinds of things. It's really, really like a diverse plant. Okay, so I grabbed a fresh sword because one thing I am kind of curious about is how quickly is this using durability? Also, if you break it from the top, you get more. Yes, you do. So you want to break it from the top down. So I would recommend, you know, once it all grows up to like, you know, I wouldn't, you know, for example, like this, if this is how tall, you know, they can get, I wouldn't go up to here. I would go to where like you see the average height is, and then I break them like this. I think that would be probably the most efficient. But okay, so it does use sword durability. It uses like what? I wanted to grab a fresh sword to see this. So 174, 172. So because it's not technically the most like so you're not getting more than one for doing this, so it's a bad way to do it. But I'm just trying to get a lot of bamboo really quickly. Since it's not what the tool is intended to be used for, you're technically gonna break it quicker. And that's just like vanilla Minecraft mechanics. So it's an unfortunate part of vanilla Minecraft mechanics, but you're going to be burning through a lot of swords. So make sure you get unbreaking on them, which means we're going to need to enchant because yeah, like we already broke that one and bruh. So I say we go put the bookshelves down right now, but then we actually make the room look better in another episode because we have the bookshelves, right? Like we have the bookshelves. I just didn't want to like, I don't know, grab them. So we'll grab like a couple of fresh swords and then we'll grab, you know, the bookshelves I know we need out of there. And then let's see. Okay, take these out. And then we're going to need lapis, which I don't think we actually have any. So we're going to have to see. I don't I don't like this mine because I keep breaking the wall there. Now, I'm going to assume that that's the tough block that we broke that goes back there, but I don't want to assume and make it look bad. We still have, like, you know, the roof over here is broken out because I just break it out almost every time I mine. I need to remember the most efficient way to do this is to stand right here. I think you don't need to crouch, but just mine like this. So we'll mine like this till we get a few blocks of lapis. Okay, that literally took like 2 seconds. And it went in the hopper. 9, 10, 12, 13. Wow, Fortune 3 is crazy. 20 lapis from one break. I'll take it. I'll take it. So, the wizard tower. It's so nice to be in here because we built it last episode and I haven't really, you know, been in here a whole lot. So we're going to follow the exact pattern. So we go with 3 here. Okay, and I don't know if this will be enough to make it full or not. We'll just kind of find out. So this is this shape right here. I believe that was what that was. And we're going to have to get a little bit of extra sky dust because I really want to put them in the corners here. Even though I know they're unnecessary there, I still feel like it's cool to do. Okay, is this a full level 30? It looks like it's literally 1 away. So where could we put 1 without it being too disturbing? Maybe just like right... No, because that blocks the corner. What about like right there? I think that's perfectly fine. Okay, can we get Unbreaking 3? That is an incredible sword. That is also an incredible sword. Those are like literally the best things you can get. And we got them on the first sword. So Okay, I'm not unhappy about that whatsoever. I'm actually very, very happy about that. That's kind of cracked. I'm so afraid I'm gonna break that sword. That's my only fear here. I believe our main sword already has. Oh, our main sword says looting 2, but this one's gonna be our main sword now. Unbreaking 3. This one has Unbreaking 2. Yeah, this is our new main sword. So which way is it cheaper? 12 versus 14. We'll take 12, and we'll call this the Castle Defender. And really, we're probably going to go down there and like immediately almost break it. Which I'm just predicting. I'm not saying that's what I'm going to intend to do. But I have a feeling that that's probably going to be sort of what happens here. So honestly, just walking works good. I love that sound. Like, that is the best sound in the world. Some Minecraft sounds they've done really well on. I still think like the grass or leaf break noise is really loud, like the moss sound. That's like a super nice sound. Like, I really, really like that. So, I don't know. They did really good on some sounds, other sounds, you know. Not every sound can be a hit. You know, like the cobblestone break sound is really good. Okay, wow. We have a lot of bone meal. So, we'll come back, and hopefully I'll have this bad boy filled in all the way. That is the hope. We're obviously going to sell. Like, we do not need this stuff in our inventory. We don't need the couple of lapis we have. We also, quite frankly, do not need 14 planks right now. That is unnecessary. But yep, I will come back in a bit when this thing is completely filled in. All right, guys, look at this. We have completed the bamboo farm. We actually only needed to get a little bit extra, but yeah, look at this thing. So I have a feeling, this sneaking feeling that if I turn off night vision, yeah, it's really dark. Bamboo needs light to grow, which is easy. It's not a big deal. We have more than enough torches, guys. We have torches. We have the Torchapalooza. Look at all this. So I'm not too worried whatsoever. I'm gonna put these in here because those are gonna be for our extra stuff. But yeah, I'm super excited. We're gonna make that. Oh, we do have some torches in there. We'll bring these because we might need extra, and we can craft those in our hot bar. But yeah, we're gonna have to turn off night vision temporarily so we can get the light level up high enough. I don't know how often they need to be. I don't imagine they need to be like super often. But we definitely want them to grow. Yeah, you can see I put the torch down. They're like, oh, you want us to grow. It would be nice if they'd grow at night too. So we might as well just put these on the entire farm. So I guess I shouldn't have not done that earlier, but it's okay. I don't have a pattern I'm doing them. I'm just kind of placing them. I'm sure it's somewhat even because I'm kind of clicking at the same rate, but this should be good. This should be good. I don't think we'll have any issues with them growing now. Yeah, I'm going to need a lot more torches. I think this should be close to 4 stacks. Oh, we don't need one right there. But yeah, I hope everyone did have a good Christmas. I think it's always a good time of the year. This is definitely a hard one for me. You know, it's the first Christmas without my father. But he taught me a lot of good stuff. I mean, honestly, I haven't really talked about my dad a whole lot because it makes me want to cry every time I talk about it. But yeah, that's okay. We're all human. We can cry. But not that I'm going to start talking about it crying. I don't want to do that. But he taught me a lot of good stuff, you know, and I was lucky enough to have a father. I know there's people out there who never got to have that experience at all. And so I'm very grateful for the time that I got. You know, he died at 60 years old, which is, that's way, way too young to die. So yeah, it's just one of those things. He, I don't know if I really talked about it a lot, but he got a form of cancer and they discovered it a little bit too late. And that was that. And unfortunately, that's the story with cancer a lot of the times. So yeah, but yeah, it's the first Christmas without him. So it hasn't happened for me yet. It's, you know, only the 20th where I'm recording this, but it's like, I know it's going to happen and it's going to be just one of those things where it's just like, you just got to kind of get through it, go through the motions and, try not to think too hard about it. But yeah, look at this. It's growing now, which is nice. It looks really cool too. Like, I really like bamboo. I think bamboo is a pretty looking block. It's just a little bit, I don't know the word, like rough looking because it's not even, right? Like even in the same line, it's like all over the place. So it, in a way, it kind of like freaks my brain out, but at the same time, it's fine. Like it's perfectly fine. I'm just happy that we started farming it and now we can turn on night vision and it looks like it's day, even though it's clearly not. And it'll grow now, which is nice. The sugarcane, you know, we never had that problem. It was always dark in the middle, but sugarcane doesn't care. It's just a very, I don't know the word, resilient crop. It needs no light at all to grow. It does not photosynthesize. It just is growing with the I don't know, magic of itself. I don't know how it grows. No one knows. No one knows truly. But yes, guys, thank you for watching today's episode. I do really appreciate it. Next episode, which again, I'm sorry, will probably be in like 2 days, 3 days. I think they're every 3 days, which is technically, so it'll be 2 days, 2 full days in between. Then you get another one, I think. Hold on. Let me look at this calendar. So today is the 26th. And this is episode 10. So yeah, you'll go Friday and Saturday, and then you get another episode Sunday. And then you go Monday and Tuesday, and you get another episode Wednesday. And then you go Thursday and Friday. And Saturday? Well, I guess there's a 3-day gap between 12 and 13 because I messed up the calendar. But I don't have time to record another one. So you'll have to have a gap between 12 and 13. But I'm sure you guys understand. I really need a vacation. It's been a year, to say the least, but I'm happy to be back into content creation. That's always something that I just enjoy doing. So thank you guys for supporting me by playing on the server. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys are having a good time. We got 450 people on, which is absolutely crazy. That's a lot of people on one Minecraft server, so thank you guys. So we'll go ahead and open the island back up to the public. Again, in the next episode, we're going to be finishing the enchanting area in there, decorating the wizard tower somewhat, and then we're going to finish the inside of this by decorating it and then building a 7-reach cobblestone generator that you can just like basically max efficiency mine. And that'll be super exciting. And then I have signs down here for the other stuff that we're going to be doing after that. I think we're going to build a fully automatic moss generator and then potentially get to boss brewing. But I realize now that like to get to boss brewing, you're going to have to get to coal expert, and like we're 16% of the way there, so we could get there. We'll try to farm a lot and see how close we get. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. We'll do everyone come say goodbye to the episode / visit the Neo. I guess I could just tab my name, and then secret code for today's episode is going to be not okay. We're gonna try it. 8365. So put that down in the comments below if you want to show me that you watched the entirety of today's video. Again, that is secret code 8365. Secret code 8365. It's just something we put in the comments to confuse people. We're gonna turn our volume down in case people decide to hit us. But yes, thank you guys all for all this support. It's always nice to see everyone here. Let's go down here. Let's check out the newest addition, the bamboo farm, and we'll close these up. So this is our newest addition to the server. We got 2 new people just joined. Well, welcome, gentle. Almost a gentleman, but I don't know who they are. But welcome, people. We got 3,951 joins now. But yeah, thank you guys for the immense support. It really does. I smile every time I do this, and I don't have a face cam, but it just makes me so happy to see so many people out here supporting me. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.